So using MAC's Wedge, which is a mid-tone brown, and a fluffy 224 brush, apply that into the crease. This is to define the crease and also to act as a transitional colour for the very, very strong black colour that we will be applying afterwards. So apply that to both sides lightly, you don't have to be heavy-handed. Then the palette that I'm going to be using is the Sleek Celestial Eye Divine one, which is the newest one by Sleek, and using Eclipse eyeshadow, which is a taupey, silvery kind of brown. It's more silver, but it's very duochrome. It's probably my favourite colour from the entire palette. And using any flat shader brush to basically just apply it all over the lid underneath the crease colour on both sides. Next, using Sleek's Dark Matter, which is a black, sparkly black, and a Sigma E35 brush, which is a small tapered blending brush, E45 sorry, just start to carve out the crease. I have been quite heavy-handed with this look because I want it to be a really, really dark black smoky eye. That's why I haven't used any dark browns and literally just gone straight in for the black, because I think it contrasts really nicely with the silver. And as you can see, I am slowly but steadily applying it into the crease, the outer V, and also dragging out the outer V slightly to make a little kind of almost like a cat's eye kind of point, and just going backwards and forwards throughout the crease, 3/4 of the way in, and going to be doing this to both sides. Take your time doing this because when you make a mistake with black, it's very difficult to correct it. Once I've actually applied the colours into the actual crease, I'm not going to put any extra black on there when I start blending it out. Now I'm going to use a fluffy brush with a tapered end to start blending it all in. I'm not using any extra product, maybe a little bit right there, but I'm going to just start slowly dragging it upwards, and basically just smoking it out as much as I can, but trying to stay as neatly as possible. This look is all about blending, and a bit of layering as well, so you have to be patient with the look. Don't try and rush it. I've tried to cut out as much as possible just to help. Now I'm using Dazzlelight by MAC, which is a nice highlighting shade. This will tone down the black slightly when I blend it after I've placed it on, but it's a really nice overall highlighting shade for any look. Back in with the blending brush just to tie in the highlighting shade with the black shade so that it all kind of blends in nicely all together. Then going back in with the same silvery shade just to touch up. Oh my god, you can totally see I've kind of messed up the front of the eyebrow a little bit. I kind of keep mine kind of square oval. I don't like to have it like a tadpole looking shape, but it's okay because I will go back in a moment and neaten it up and get rid of that roundness at the front, because I just, as I've mentioned before, I like to have very natural brows, and now you can see that does not look natural. It actually looks really strange. I love the Smudge Stick waterproof eyeliners by Stila. They are so unbelievably creamy. I can't believe I didn't find out about these years and years ago. So it's really great to use under the lash line. I'm being a bit messy about it because I'm going to blend it out because they are so easy to blend. But the thing is, once you do kind of shift them around, they don't actually budge. So they've got really good staying power. So basically I used that same black that I've applied on the top of the eye and applied it underneath, blending it in nicely. But you can see how easily it blends in. There's no dragging, you don't get any of that problem. And this is just basically to deepen the eye even more, because the focus of this look is definitely the eyes, very deep and dramatic looking. Then applying the Galactic silver shade to my inner tear duct with a pencil brush. Any pencil brush will do. This is just to brighten the eye slightly, as the look is so deep and dramatic. We don't want to lose the eyes. Then using your mascara of choice to just pile it onto the top lashes and the bottom lashes until you are happy. Now using Shade Stir to basically contour my face, making the strange fish shape. I'm not going too strong on the contour. I generally don't, because I have a round face. I try not to kind of do it too much so as to look a bit freaky looking. So just do that all over, into your hairline if you want to, underneath the chin, on the sides of your nose, the usual places where you would want to try to change slightly the shape of your face and contour it. Then I use a nice kind of dark purple blush by NARS, which is called Dolce Vita, and then using the Albatross highlighter on the top of the cheekbones and the nose afterwards, all blending it nicely together. So here is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this very quick tutorial today. Well, actually I filmed this yesterday. Please do let me know what you'd like me to create for you next. I'm going to do a couple of reviews, but by all means follow me on Instagram, on Twitter, and keep in touch and just let me know what you'd like me to do for you next. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you later guys. Bye.